There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Watson. It's caught, Stills, right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. On 1st down, Johnson. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Ravens,
on 2nd and 9. Watson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Derek Wolfe picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Operating from the gun, Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Watson to give. This is Johnson. Down right around the 25. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
It's complete to Fuller. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
17.
On 1st down, Watson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. This is caught. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I was going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins hit over 2,000 yards in their final season in college. They went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 more there and another first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead